on. There we go. Really? There we go. Okay. Invite players. Icky Gabby. Alright. Just had to invite Gabby really quick. Hello, Gregory. Welcome. This is my first stream in my new place. Not 100% moved in right now, but enough to where I can be comfortable. I wish I had my microwave here, but it is what it is. Nothing ever goes as planned when you are moving. Should be good. There. Let's see. 1, 2. So 2 tracks. Of course, the fucking snow is going to be in the way. Alright. So freaking tired from moving. Doing everything all by myself. One vehicle to move everything. Isn't that wonderful? So how are you doing, Gregory? If you're still here. Hope you are doing well. Where the hell are you at, Icky Gabby? Oh my goodness. I don't even even know if I'm gonna even be able to freaking stream. So tired. I still got more moving to do. Ugh. Hate it. Hate it so much.
Oh, hey, what's up? Oh wait, are you live streaming?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, where'd you move to?
No, I moved to, like, somewhere. I can't really say my location because, like, you know,
Oh.
a bunch of perma-virgins are probably gonna be, like, you know, Zillion G's, you know, there's, like, because, like, they're obsessive A-logs or something.
East Coast, West Coast? Central
I still
Midwest?
live in, like, you know, like, I still live near, like, the Pacific Standard Time, so...
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, yeah, you are streaming. Yeah, it's like on like After Dark Gaming.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I got paranoid that, like, you know, with Boone though, but like afterwards, like me and him just became like cool again. But yeah.
So you're cool with Boone now?
Yeah, but he's not that bad of a guy. He doesn't really like care about like the drama anymore. Like after that, he's just like, you know, gone. Like Boone doesn't give a shit about, like, he doesn't even have a problem with you or anyone really. He just wants to be left alone. He just wants to be left alone pretty much and just like chill.
That's funny to hear, considering that he was a complete royal fucking asshole to me. For no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, the reason why is because, like, you know, like, admittedly, like, me and Boone were, like, drama whores pretty much, but, you know, not anymore. It's like...
Oh, so he was an asshole because he loves drama?
He used to love drama, not anymore.
That's weird.
I mean, he changed. Boone changed. I can vouch for that much.
Yeah, but I'm the type of person that's always been honest with people, treat people with respect, and if I offend somebody that, you know, I didn't mean to offend, I'm the first person to apologize, admit when I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, think about it this way, though. Like, Boone deep down inside was actually scared to be fucked over himself. So he pretty much, like, did everything he could to survive, pretty much.
Oh, self-preservation. I gotcha. Yeah. That's,
but...
It's kind of fucked up.
But honestly, like... Yeah, I mean, like, it's fucked up. I mean, like, you know, that's kind of like how, you know, how people are, pretty much. Some people are, due to the fact that, like, survival is something that, you know, people, like, have been doing for, like, ever since the beginning of time. Like,
Well, yeah, but you know, when you're a complete fucking asshole to somebody for no reason whatsoever, only because you get off on drama and then not apologize for it, that's another thing, though.
If Boone were to talk to you right now, honestly, he would apologize. Cause like honestly, like all Boone wants to do is be chill, play games, and you know not engage anymore. Cause like, you honestly like, the whole fucking like, a quote from Boone is that like the whole entire fucking thing with Kiwi farms, and fucking like everything else is fucking stupid. Like, it's dumb. So like,
I'm no stranger to that.
He's just as, yeah, he's just as tired of it as you are, to be honest.
You know, somebody created a Kiwi Farms about me, but I don't really care. They were trying to get a rise out of me, get me to freak out and boohoo and cry, but the only thing it did for me is, I don't know, make me happy. Like, I could have somebody make a Kiwi Farms about me saying the most horrible shit, and I really wouldn't care. I don't.
Oh, I received an invitation to Queen's party, but like, I'm probably gonna like try to see if like, you know, like I said, like Boone's not gonna like, you know, fucking like go in guns blazing because that's not who he is anymore.
Well, that's nice to know.
I want, you know, everybody that, you know, I want, friends. Cause like, you're not like, you know, a covert, like, you know, like, guy who just like, you know, like, says, oh, well, I don't know that guy, so therefore that means, you know, I'm not gonna give him a fair shake even if he changed.
Yeah.
And like, as well as that, you know, just like, completely like, you know, disregard, or like, you know, like people like John Hagee or Steve Coate, like, those people are just like...
How is that fucking degenerate? Have you heard
I don't
anything?
know, like, honestly, I cannot believe how hostile, like, but the thing is, like I said, is that, well, Steve Coate made a video saying, oh, I don't deserve you guys, and playing the victim, but, like, I know how hostile he actually is. Like, that's the thing, you're not a hostile person, so you're willing to give anybody a fair shake.
Everybody's welcome on my channel. Even my haters are welcome. They can come here and talk shit to me because I don't know if you know this or not, but I am transgender. So I get a lot of the transphobes, homophobes on here, and even the DSP's cult of 10-year-olds come here to say hello every now and then, but everybody's welcome here. I don't care, you know. Let's shoot the shit. Let's talk about whatever. That's why my channel is always open to everybody, unless somebody starts saying racial shit or talking about cutting the heads off of puppies and kittens, and no, I don't tolerate that.
Probably be Kiwi Farms, like, you know, because like Null, you do realize Null's a pedophile, right?
I'm trying to remember. No.
Yeah, I just added like Boone in here because, like, honestly, like, because, like, you know, like, you're, like, I want you and Boone to, like, talk stuff out like adults and not be hostile. Because, like, that's the thing, like, people are just so fucking hostile. I just can't stand people who are, like, extremely hostile that... Oh, so...
Well, no worries. I mean, like I said, everybody's welcome here, and... I'm in my own new house now and starting my life over and all that bullshit.
Yeah, same here. Same here, yeah. Oh, hey, Boone, what's up?
Boone! What's up, buddy? I don't know if you remember me or not.
It's like doggone it, pretty much.
Yeah, I went by doggone it, quite a few months ago. Then that channel got shut down by one hater. All it took was one hater, which surprised me. But that's YouTube for you.
Yeah. It's like sad, pretty much. Well, I mean, yeah.
Well, it amazes me how one person can have just this pure hatred towards somebody enough to get their entire channel and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos just totally thrown away.
The power of karma, power of hatred or something.
Well, here's the thing. This kid, and I shit you not, this kid swears up and down that I was responsible for shutting his channel down. I don't even know the fucker. Never met him in my life, never watched any of his fucking videos. Yet, he had this animosity and swore that I was responsible for shutting his channel down. So, he made it his lifelong goal to shut me down. And he did.
Wow, that's like, well, I mean, like, I imagine how many like mountains of Doritos the kid probably has in his mom's basement or something. Oh man.
Well, you want to hear something fucked up? I just recently discovered something, and I finally figured out how he was able to get my channel shut down all on his own. Apparently, there's a program out there that you can download onto your computer or laptop, and it's called a mass flagging program. And all it does is just mass flag people's channels.
YouTube is so broken, though. That's the thing. Like, YouTube's so broken. It's like not even... Yeah, there's like, we're just abandoning ship.
Yep.
We're just abandoning ship. That's it.
True. I couldn't believe that, and I discovered this through, another hater of mine. This person actually had that program download on their laptop, and a friend of mine discovered it on their laptop. So it just totally blew my mind that this type of program even existed.
Yeah, it's really fucking sad, to be honest with you. Like honestly, like, people call like rather like me or like other people autistic or something like that. Yet pretty much they spend their fucking lives, well, not their lives, but I mean like most majority of their like fucking weeks of like going in super hacksaw programs, being like, I'm gonna go hack you, or like fucking flag your channel down. We have no life. I don't know how to describe it.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry for your loss. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Wow. Brian, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he had a thread on him. Yeah, he knows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
King of Pole made one? No way.
So King of Pole made a thread on you, and then like afterwards, like You know that King of Pole, like, fucking, like, King of Pole, like, commented on your thread, right, dog, on it, and talked shit about you?
Well, I noticed that he left a comment, but he didn't say anything negative because I was really, like, cool with him, but I mean, if he's talking shit now, then I guess it's on.
Yeah, he is. He's talking shit about everybody now, so, like... Yeah, I mean, we knew that for the longest of time.
That's so weird, because you want to hear something really fucked up. I was on...
And you want to know what's... Oh, wait, hold on. Here's a fact. Here's a fact, right? He's now friends with Fighter.
I feel violated and raped right now because let me tell you something. Fighter came on to one of my streams and I was really cordial. I'm one of the most cordial people ever. I mean, even when people misgender me and all that bullshit, I don't care. You know, I can take a joke. I got thick skin and whatnot. But Viter came on, and he's the one who told me that there was a Kiwi Farms thread on me. I didn't believe him at first, but I grabbed my phone and I started looking it up, and I was like, some bitch. He was right. But the next day when I started streaming, Viter came back on, and we had the most civil conversation ever. It totally surprised me and shocked the shit out of me. And to hear you all say that, now that King of Pole and Viter are now 69ing and fingering each other.
Yeah.
I wish you could see my face right now because my eyes are wide open. My jaw literally hit the floor. Can't believe it. Right. Yeah, but then all of a sudden, bam, like a light switch, he does a complete 180 and just goes completely psycho.
Hey, you fucking asshole, should you say fuck you and you fucking asshole, like I cannot believe, like, oh.
Exactly. I mean, right. Wow. Well, you know, oh, my beautiful, lovely girlfriend's here. Hey, baby. I kept Viter's psychosis that he sent me. He hand drew a cartoon of me butt fucking King of Pole up the ass, and what I told Viter was, you know, I really appreciate the sentiment, Viter, where you're capturing my essence, you know, but you've got my role wrong. Actually, it should be the other way around, because I'm not much of a topper, but I really appreciate the cartoon, and I kept it. I also kept his picture where he's holding up a butcher knife, and he's got blood, like, all over this voodoo shit.
Oh my god.
I kept all that shit.
It's like...
God.
Honestly, I'm not surprised that Viter and... Oh yeah, did you hear the comment about, like, the famous comment from King of Pole saying that he wants to watch the world burn?
What?
Yeah!
Yeah. It is a very toxic site, and I mean, there's tons of warnings on there that tell you, are you sure you want to create a profile on here? You might want to create one being anonymous or some shit like that. And my girlfriend was telling me,
They're
you know,
just trying to blow hot air, though, because, like, honestly, like, what's the worst that could possibly happen? I mean, you're just seeing a bunch of autistic fucking faggots just, like, arguing on the internet, and then you get affected by it. And,
yeah.
like, the thing is the thing is that like they have literally no life, so yeah, and like what's the point of even like fucking checking it out anymore?
Exactly. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, like Boone did 9/11. Here, yeah, like apparently Boone swatted DSP. Apparently, Boone did 9/11, according to his thread. According to his thread, as well as that he like robbed a bank. But you know it's true because it's on the thread. I mean, everybody even fell for it. I mean, Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Yeah. But he did say he swatted DSP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Apparently we had a, yeah, apparently we had a 24-hour op to SWAT DSP, even though like we didn't give a fuck about DSP or about the SOK at all. We just like to fuck with the SOK, but that's it. Like, the fucking thing is like, fucking like we didn't, but we don't fucking care enough to like have like a fucking 24-hour op, like, fucking just like, the fuck. Yeah.
Hey, you guys. Sorry, babe. This is Boone, and this is Ross. Ross, this is my girlfriend Alexis. That's spamming a bunch of shit.
So.
I wasn't ignoring you, babe. I was just trying to get to a point where I could say, hey, hello. No, she's in the chat. She's in the PlayStation 4 chat.
Actually, doggone it. Actually, in Tara, the thing is that like, there's also like I guess you would be interested in like, cause like like you heard from like the last time that you heard of me, I was friends with Ruby and aka the Hole and also fuck Nuclear. Or used to be friends, not anymore. Because like Ruby turned out to be an oversensitive bitch that pretty much like said like, you can't help me, Ross, anymore. Logan like makes worse jokes about me than you do. You can't do that. It's like I cannot deal with this fucking shit anymore. It's like so fucking bad. It's like, and then Nuclear's like, I regret helping Ross, even though like I like like I literally tried to make amends with Nuclear, but then the next day he just backstabbed me and talked shit about me for no reason. Even though. Yeah. Nuclear used me as a weapon against everybody else. That's pretty much it, really. And then Medicare's there just to like pick up all the crumbs and see if he can like sell it for money or some shit.
The thing about Medicare is, I've watched his streams and his videos for quite a long time, and Jim loves to. He's a no bullshit type of guy. I mean, he's the type of person that can take anybody on, regardless of what you have to say about him, what you think about him. And if he gets just the slightest sniff of something that he can really sink his teeth into, he's going to go for it. That's just the type of person he is.
Somewhat, yeah, but even if it's somewhat like misinformation or some shit, like it doesn't really matter.
For example, like the situation with you, I totally understood what you were talking about, and I did not take it to heart. I didn't even think anything beyond what he was delving into, which I honestly, and I even commented on his video that he had mirrored, or
I saw it. Like I saw, like I can't believe Ross went out of control like this or something like that.
No. What I said was I totally understand where he's coming from, and I think you were a little harsh on him regarding this situation. You kind of took it out of context, because I knew what you were talking about. I knew. And anybody that wants to create drama, they're going to not only take things out of context, but they're going to snowball it. And that's exactly what happened. They snowballed it.
Yeah, it's like a snowball effect, pretty much. It's like a snowball effect, turning it into misinformation. It's like,
where the fuck is my...
But then your thread, and then afterwards, like, yeah, Neil's thread, like there were a bunch of lies about him and shit. It doesn't even matter anyways. It's like, the fact that we're droning on and on about stupid internet dramas, just like, it's just fucking stupid, to be honest with you. Like, me and Boone were just watching videos about, like, dude, we were watching this one video where, like, fucking, like, this, like, Western guy, like, commenting about, like, fucking, like, Half-Life speedrun or something like that for, like, a half an hour or something like that. Like, you just get past the bullshit, like, he just, like, jump past the bullshit, he, like, jump past the turrets. Like, not even giving any thorough descriptions of anything that ever happened or how they were sequenced. Like, just literally the most useless commentary ever. Like, like, we just, like, fucking laughed at it. Well, dude, I'm, like, having, like, jump past the bullshit and, like, fucking having them sliders and, like, like, having the, dude, the color scheme.
I don't think this is survival mode, babe, just to answer your question. Sorry, I was
Yeah.
answering Lexi's
Oh
question.
yeah. Oh yeah. You know what the whole Ruby did as a stream?
Hmm.
She was playing like 7 Days to Die, and like there's a guy that sounded exactly like fucking Scarce, pretty much.
Well,
Like or like Jairus, pretty much, because like John Baker like created this character called Jairus, pretty much,
John Baker.
on like DSP alert.
What was the name of that guy? God, he was like an older guy. He was like in his late 30s, maybe early 40s. That was going to be giving away a whole. No, some guy that was giving away a bunch of fidget spinners or something. He's like, tune into my
T.
channel.
Martin. Oh.
No, this was somebody who.
It's just a random guy, though. I mean, like the guy gave it. Oh yeah, Edward Hubbard.
Hubbard, yes.
Yeah, dude, he's the same guy that gave away his fucking social security number on live stream.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Boone, did you hear a little bit, at least a little bit about Edward Hubbard, like with the John Hagee drama or something?
Yeah, it was with the whole John Hagee drama, yeah.
Yeah.
Because those two would go at it. Like, literally go at it. And I was watching some videos and listening to those two, and my God, I mean, ugh. And then I saw that video where he was talking about giving away a whole bunch of fidget spinners just to get some views, and I'm like,
yeah, it's like not even like it's not real. It's like, well, then again, dude, it just doesn't end there though. Like here, let me hand over a list of things about Edward Hubbard. All right, he's like a really, dude. I don't know why Kiwi Farms isn't even fucking like doing a thread on him, out of all people. Because here's the thing, right? Is fucking like Edward Hubbard. Here's a list, right? He faked a fidget spinner giveaway, which is the least horrible thing he did. He made death threats to several people. He pretty much threatened people's wives. Tried to contact people's workplaces. Has like horrible grammar. Eats while he's in his videos. And like literally lives in like he literally has a mental disability that's not been like checked yet. And yeah, oh, better yet, he is also like obsessing over several different YouTubers, putting their names in like the title, and like he got suspended from YouTube like several million times or some shit because of like death threats and doxing, and yeah, just Hubbard's fucking retarded, to be honest with you. Like he's just like he's just fucking retarded. Like he's like, people are calling him like the biggest fucking fool on YouTube, or like the biggest retard on YouTube, which is true because he's that retarded.
wow.
Yeah.
That is really, really crazy. I can't imagine somebody would be that stupid to do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, like, he's also the guy that like threatened to blow up a Capitol building, and dude, Hubbard gets mad so fucking easily. Like, he has a short fuse, like shorter than me and anybody else you know, or anybody we know. Like,
wow.
he angers quick. He's like, and like, as well as that, kids were like, he was like fucking like, kids were in the background as well, and they're like learning from him, and that's not good at all.
Wow. Yeah, I was curious as to what happened to him.
Oh no, he's probably like creating another YouTube channel, trying to become viral, but like failing though, because like nobody cares.
Right. Oh my God. Oh, didn't he also he did some sort of like granny episode where he dressed up like an old woman.
Yeah, yeah. He did that. He's like trying to like parody Raquel, but like Raquel's another fucking story where like she like pretended to like work for the government, and then afterwards like I just fucking like I called her government number in quotation marks and I said, "Hey, you should probably stop attacking people," and like I just couldn't hold it in.
Wow.
And then guess what she said? She says, "You shut the fuck up, Ross. I'll have you reported to the government."
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
To be honest, the only reason why I ever stuck around with him is because I could get more views, really. That's really it.
Well, hey, Boone, I wanted to, kind of, I guess, compare situations with you. There was a situation a few months ago where I was literally in your shoes. I was starting to go through the beginning of a very, very messy divorce with my second wife. And the situation that I was in, like literally she was stealing money from me. I could get out of the house that I was living in because she kept stealing my money. And it was just a really, really hostile living environment. So I have Crohn's disease. I have a very, very painful, incurable disease, and with the stress that I was under and the fact that I couldn't buy food for myself because she was stealing my money, I was in so much pain that I was literally in your shoes with what you told me like a few minutes ago. And I was literally at my wit's end, you know. I was like ready to fucking go. I was ready to fucking check out because the pain was just way too much. And there's only so much the human body can take when it comes to pain. I was there, like ready to fucking die. But my mom came all the way out and got me, took me to the hospital. I got on, the typical Crohn's disease cocktail in the hospital through an IV, which is like Flagyl, steroids out the ass. Oh my god, they pumped me with so many steroids and got me back on some morphine to kind of kill my pain. And then once I got out of the hospital and all that medicine was going through my body, I was able to get to somewhat of a it's called a remission for my disease. But I know exactly where you're coming from, and I was there. It was a bad deal, very bad. But here I am now in my new place, and hopefully my girlfriend can speed up time and hurry up and move down here. She's out of state. Yeah, you know, life is not easy, and we all have our speed bumps, and every now and then you just need a hand up rather than a hand out.
Yeah. Even though like I got paranoid like earlier, but like we sorted it out.
Yeah, you know, I was kind of worried because, damn it. Ugh. Alright, come on, damn it. There we go.
Half-life, full life consequences.
Because you disappeared off the internet, Ross, and I was kind of worried, like, because I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, because, you know, people don't have lives, they're autistic, and...
Boone, did you send me a friend request on my PlayStation, or did somebody send me a friend request? Okay. Let me see here. I just want to verify the... let's see. Friend requests... do you have an X at the end of your name? Okay. Yeah, okay, I just want to make sure it was you. I get so many friend requests, like, I can't even keep up with people anymore.
But yeah, I'm trying to get like replacement games from games. So like, you know, like so that we can play games together or some shit. So like I'm trying to see what games I should get.
Well, I'll tell you what. I bought Ark, and I even bought the season pass to it. I freaking love that game. It is so addicting. Right now I'm a bit overwhelmed in the game because I've got so many dinosaurs tamed that I need to start building a very large enclosure to keep untamed dinos from coming in, because I keep trying to set up platoons of each breed of dinosaur that I've tamed, and every single time an untamed dino comes in to try and attack me, it just creates a hodgepodge of bullshit, and I have to go and individually separate all my dinos. So I'm trying to get some people to get the game so I can create a tribe so we can build like a community within the Ark.
Oh, I gotta go in 2 minutes, by the way. But like, before I go, would you be like, yeah, I think, could I just call you like Doggone It or something?
You can call me Doggone It, you can call me Tara, you can call me whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah. Pretty much like, yeah. But like dog, the thing is that like, let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, do you wanna like, do like a PSN party tomorrow? Because like as soon as I get back from school, I'm gonna invite Boone, and then I'll probably invite you to my private party or whatever the hell.
Yeah, I'm still in the process of hang on, let me get out of this rain because it's distracting me. I'm still in the process of trying to get all of my stuff moved from my previous address to my new one.
Yeah.
But I do that during the morning, like around 9-10 o'clock, maybe do a couple of runs, and after that I'm free for the rest of the day, for the rest of the evening, so
okay.
Whenever.
My internet's gonna like come off in like 30 seconds, by the way. It's limited Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I've gotta go right now.
Okay.
But yeah, it's nice talking to you again.
Yeah, likewise. It's good to hear from the both of you. Oh, okay.
But yeah, sure. See y'all later though.
Alrighty.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Ugh. I know all about that. I've had family members pass away that left us that wonderful gift. But what can you do? It is what it is. It's life. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, you know, when you're living on your own, I started doing that at 17. Um, I quickly learned that going out all the time was just not economically feasible, and as much as I loved just the luxury and the convenience of not having to cook, I've learned that it is cheaper to just go to the grocery store and buy a bunch of shit and cook it. Speaking of cooking, my girlfriend wants me to eat more healthy, and I keep telling her, like, you know, I'm happy to eat whatever you cook, just as long as it's not rabbit food. You know, like tofu and just a bunch of vegetables, because I'm a carnivore. I love my meat. I love to feel my arteries clog, and I live by this one motto in life, and that is I'd rather die tomorrow happy on a full stomach than live another 50, 60, 70 years miserable on an empty stomach. Alright, let's try this out. Yeah. Right. Everybody's so worried about longevity that, you know, they insist upon eating healthier, quit smoking, quit drinking. Me, you know, I see how this world is right now, and I'm not afraid of just letting life take its toll. And my girlfriend just wrote, "Babe, I'm still here. I'll clean out your arteries with some exercise." Wink, wink. Yeah, I know what exercise you're talking about. But yeah, I've been trying to build a PC, so I could really start making better videos and do more DSP detractor shit, and with this whole divorce that I've had to deal with, and my ex-wife stealing my money, it's made things pretty difficult over the years. She kept dipping into my savings that I had set aside for this PC build. And so all I have right now is just my tower to start with, but eventually I am going to get my PC built and start making some excellent DSP videos. That's my goal. Mm-hmm. Oh God. Oh, I know. Right. Yeah, she does. you can't hear the other person. I don't know what to tell you, babe. I got the chat on, so were you able to hear Boone earlier? Well, she's just typing in the chat. Yeah, there's a reason why I spelt it that way. Attaboy. Thank you for pointing it out. But yeah, Kat, I've made the comment that she reminds me of a famous blues slash rock star slash guitarist. I just know him as like a famous guitarist because his style of guitar play is very unique to the styles of like Jimi Hendrix and whatnot. Tommy Iommi from I think it was Black Sabbath, or no, Tommy Iommi was Creedence Clearwater Revival, but Stevie Ray Vaughan, I don't know if you ever heard of him or heard any of his music, but he was known as like this horse tooth guitarist. I mean, when he smiled, his upper jaw like stuck out like a donkey. And when I saw Kat for the first time, I immediately thought of Stevie Ray Vaughan. I was like, look at this jawline of hers, and honestly, it looks like she has dentures. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, it just looks like she is wearing dentures. I mean, nobody has that profound of a jawline, really. I mean, it's just, her teeth are just way too white, and they look fake as hell. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, I could be wrong, and I'd be happy to admit that I'm wrong if I'm proven wrong, but that's just the way it looks to me. Oh yeah, I was really big into playing the electric bass, and any band that I really loved, I really focused on the bass player, and Geezer Butler was like my idol. I loved Geezer. I mean, he was an awesome bass player, just had that image, that big full beard and his hair. Ugh. Growing up as a kid, I just would just mimic him playing the bass, and I loved it. hmm Oh, so are you the type that leaves your rig on all the time, or do you turn it off when you're done? Hmm. Damn. Huh. Yes. Huh. I've heard some good things about the Ryzens, but then again, I guess it's more of a fanboy type situation. People want to stick with what they're used to, and then this Ryzen comes out and everybody raves about it, but yet, you know, you got the fanboys of the Pentiums that are like, the i7s are better than the Ryzen 7s because of this and that, and I just don't know what to go with, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a toss-up for me. Yeah. Yeah. Well, with what I want to use my PC for, I really don't need something too powerful because I've got a bunch of older games that I will be concentrating on, like Command and Conquer, Sudden Strike, Age of Empires, Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5, mostly 4 because I want to play LCPDFR. I don't know if you've heard of that. If you get on YouTube and just type in LCPDFR or type in LSPDFR, it'll blow your mind. Like, it is the most awesome police mod that you could ever play, and it's in Grand Theft Auto. Like, it goes into so much detail. Like, when you pull someone over and you get out and you go up to their car, you ask for their driver's license, they give it to you, you go back to your car, and you can actually get onto your police computer, type in their name, and it'll randomly generate a situation for you. Like, for instance, you just pulled someone over for running a red light. You run their name, it comes back that they've got a warrant for their arrest. You get out, you ask them to exit their vehicle, you search them, and then you place them under arrest and call for backup to come pick them up and take them to jail, or they could end up running from you. It's an awesome mod. I love it, and ever since I started watching it like 2 or 3 years ago, I've just been hooked. And now that Grand Theft Auto 5 is out, the community has been modding it as well to make it better. So the Grand Theft Auto 5 version is way better than the Grand Theft Auto 4, but still, a lot of cars that are that were modded and made available for like your particular city are only available in Grand Theft Auto 4 versus Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, for instance, I live in the state of Kansas, so I would like to roleplay Kansas Highway Patrolman. And they've actually got the Kansas Highway Patrol cars in that version versus Grand Theft Auto 5. You can also roleplay as a firefighter. They've got scripts written for that. You can roleplay as a paramedic. You can roleplay as a tow truck driver, garbage man. I mean, it's the modding community for the Grand Theft Auto franchise has just blown up, literally. And that's what I want to play. That's what I want to concentrate on. So I don't really need anything too powerful. But let's see, what other games do I want to play on the computer? I don't have anything other than a tower right now, because I had a huge savings built up to build my PC. And to make a long story short, my ex-wife, she is a drunk, a pill-popping junkie, She was never raised to know what responsibilities are, so she kept dipping into my savings to purchase her pills, to go out and get drunk, to buy her cigarettes. I mean, she just literally ate through my cash that I had set aside to build this thing. And she knew I wanted to build it. She knew that this project was a goal of mine that I had been waiting on for over a year and a half. And so consequently, the only thing I was able to buy was the tower, and that's all I have right now. Babe, you have told Boone you are dating... My girlfriend says, babe, have you told Boone you're dating a porn star? I have not said anything about that yet, but he just heard it, so... I'm dating a dork. Mm-hmm. I've been wanting to do dual monitor, and I'm not familiar on how to set that up. Like, is there two monitor ports that should hook up? Huh. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Right. I haven't looked on the back of my tower to see if I've got the access ports for it. But that's my goal, is to have dual monitors. Babe, dual monitoring is easy. I can do it for you. Oh yeah, my girlfriend, she's like an IT tech, or I don't know what your title is, babe. I don't want to sound like a total blonde. And I love you too. Yeah, she's getting ready to move down here in about 11 days now. We are totally counting down the days. Let's see here. And get into my messages. I just recently upgraded my phone from having... I had the iPhone 5S for, God, like, I want to say 4, 5, 6 years. And I just recently upgraded to the 8 Plus. And I love it. Oh, you got the 10? I thought about getting the 10, but I kind of like the bigger phone, and the 8 Plus was a little bit bigger than the 10. Oh, okay, so this is a mount. Okay. That's not a bad price for that. Yeah, there's a lot of I know that a lot of my older games that I'm wanting to play are not you can't play them with 4K, especially the older Command and Conquer games and Sudden Strike. It's just it wouldn't be able to handle it. Have you ever heard of Sudden Strike or ever played it? Ugh, I love it. It's a strategy game. It's kind of like Command and Conquer, only it's based off of World War II. So it's like Axis and Allies type thing. You got the English versus the Germans and the Russians, and you're in basically every campaign that the war was ever portrayed in. So you've got maps in Africa, maps in Europe, Poland, France, Germany, and I love it. I mean, they portray the tanks and all of the heavy equipment that they used back in the war just perfectly. And it's an awesome strategy game. It's very addicting, and I actually discovered it by accident one day. I was at Best Buy, I think, and I saw the game Sudden Strike. And I picked it up, started looking at the back of it, and it reminded me of a tabletop game I used to play called Micro Armor. And you use these little lead tanks with a ruler and protractors and everything, and you roll dice to get your hits and roll your dice again to see how much damage you did on whatever tank you were aiming at. And played it for the first time, instantly hooked. Loved it. Freelance network engineer. Oh my god. My girlfriend's being naughty in the chat. Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen. Ugh. I would love to have that, but I don't know. I'm gonna shoot small to start with, and then just work my way up, I guess. You're talking about 1080p and. So what am I gonna do here? Oh, really? Oh, I know, and I can't wait to get a PC. I cannot wait. I want to get out of console because you're so limited with what you can do here. And yeah, there's mods for Skyrim and a few other games, but it's not the same. They put a tower on top of the black house. A tower? I haven't really decided what I want to do with this area yet. I know Gabby was really giving me shit because I'm no Martha Stewart. Oh, I've got this friend named Gabby that's joined me in live streaming, especially with Minecraft. Oh my god, the two of us, when we're together and we're streaming, like, make sure you go to the bathroom before you start watching this, because you'll literally piss yourself, because the things that we do to one another and the things that we say to one another, it's hilarious. I'm surprised she's not even here. I sent her an invite. She was asking me to go live, and which, by the way, when my girlfriend finally moves down here, we plan on doing a live stream together, but we're going to do it through the PlayStation Playroom. So it's just going to be a video of us live answering questions, just like a Q&A type thing, because she's going to be joining my channel, and I'm also going to work on hers. And as we get the PC built, we're going to decide whether to build a channel together, or we don't really know right now. But as of right now, she's going to be joining mine to start with, and we're going to be having lots of fun. Hello, Firefox. Welcome. And yeah. Like I said, my friend Gabby was giving me shit. She was like, you need to stream, you need to go live tonight, and I wasn't planning on doing it because I'm still moving. And I've got a lot of stuff to move, and I'm doing it all by myself. So, except for the heavy stuff, my mom is going to drive up here and get a U-Haul for me and move the rest of everything that I have left, which would be my 4 bookshelves, kitchen table and chairs, and my outdoor patio set, my lawnmower, weed eater, and I'm going to try and get like my NASCAR collection out and get it into storage without having to load it in the U-Haul, because I want to try and get everything that I'm just bringing here to my new place loaded in the U-Haul, so that way I don't have to add unnecessary miles to the bill. But yeah, moving everything by myself, which I'm kind of used to, because when we moved out here to this city anyways, when I was still married, I boxed everything up myself and loaded everything up in the truck, the U-Haul, unloaded everything pretty much by myself, and so I was kind of used to it. But you never know someone, really. Just never know who they really are. And I believed my wife to be telling me the truth on everything. And the real fucked up part is, when we met, I had told her that I want to eventually have kids, and she was all for it, and like, yeah, I'm good, I can still have kids, and even though I've got problems with my reproductive system, but I could still have kids. And I said, good, that's great. And we tried, quite a few times, and just nothing. And I found out when we decided to call it quits, or I actually decided to call it quits with her, but I found out that she can't even get pregnant. And I didn't find this out through her, I found it out through her mother. And her mother kept it a secret from me for all these years too. So that was really fucked up on both their parts, especially since I sacrificed so much to keep her mother from being homeless. I mean, her mother was literally about to lose her home. And I had a good job where we were living at, had my own place, everything was great. And then I heard that she was getting ready to lose her home, and being married into a family, you can't just ignore that. It's just your good intentions end up taking over, and your morals and ethics start taking over, and it's like, all right, fine, we'll help you out, I'll help you out. I started paying all of her bills, she got caught up, and then, long story short, her worthless, degenerate son decided to take advantage of the situation and ended up costing me even more money. So yeah, I'm out of it. I'm finally free. Good riddance. But yeah, you know, like I was telling Ross, well, no, I didn't get a chance to tell him because he literally disappeared off the internet when I was trying to find out what was going on. When I found out that Medicare was on a stream with him. I mean, like, I love Jim. I mean, he's a funny guy. He's basically the same type of person I am. I'm a no bullshit type person, and nobody can literally get under my skin. And I remember sending a message to Ross going, damn, you know, why didn't you give me the heads up that Jim was going to be on, you know? And then I found out what was really going on, that it was more of a surprise type thing. Like, Ross didn't know Jim was coming on, and discovered the mess that he had kind of gotten himself into with Jim. Kind of, I guess what I'm trying to say is exacerbate things and make things worse than what they really were, if not anything at all. Just turned something that was nothing into something. And I felt bad for Ross. I really did. I remember hearing that stream and going, Jesus, you know, this is not good. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah. I've had a lot of people try and dox me, and I always tell people that that threaten that, like, you know what, bring it on. You know, if you want to dox me, I don't care. I've got a system set up with my local police department, and no one is going to swat me. There is a code that has to be given to the 911 dispatcher, and if that code is not given, you're not going to get your end result. Sorry, you're just going to waste your time, and you're going to end up in jail for it. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know, I actually had to make an apology video because of that whole bullshit. Because I actually stood up for them. And when I found out what they did, I felt like a real dipshit. Like, I couldn't believe that they were actually doing the things that they were claiming that they weren't doing, that they were against. Right. Right. Ugh. Yeah, I felt like a real dipshit. Yes. Well, that poor, God, what was her name? Shit. The chick that died of cancer. Alice, yes, yes. Oh, God, I actually... Yeah. That... Yeah, there isn't a lot that I'm willing to earn my 3 hots and a cot for, but when it comes to Alice and the way he disrespected her and her name, yeah, I'd be willing to earn my 3 hots and a cot to, you know, totally jack Fred's jaw for that. Mm-hmm. Right. What you need to what you need to do is when you move, you need to go to your local police department. This is what I've done. Go to your local police department and explain to them that you're a YouTuber, that you do streams, and ask them where their 911 dispatch center is. Get the address to that, go to the actual dispatch center and tell them what you just told the police department, and set up a code system so that way if someone does find out where you live and they try and SWAT you, they have to give a code in order for, you know, that to actually happen. The way I've got it set up is if somebody out of state or out of the country calls and says, yeah, this is doggone it, and I'm getting ready to kill my entire family, I already killed 2 people and I'm going to kill myself if you don't hurry up and get here, the dispatch center will say, okay, what's the code? If you're really this person, what is the code? If they can't give the code, then at the most that you will get is a phone call from a police officer to your actual phone number, or show up at your address saying, hey, is everything okay? And that's it. I've actually had people try and SWAT me and they didn't give the code, and I've actually got police officers that know me and know my phone number, and they call me and say, hey, is everything alright? Yeah, everything's fine. Why? Well, somebody tried swatting you again. Oh, really? Go figure. We actually had somebody get killed very close to my home, actually. This guy, he's not even a YouTuber, and this kid in California swatted him, and the cops came in and shot and killed him. So yeah, definitely think of a good code word or a code phrase or something while you're moving, and definitely set that up, because it'll definitely save you a headache and definitely save your life if somebody does try to swat you. Peek. Yeah, yeah. There was a time where I was addicted to it, but it was only just reading it. I wasn't the type of person to get people worked up for nothing. Yeah, and life's too short. Right, yeah. I mean, you attract more bees with honey than shit. So, and like I was telling Ross before you joined, I don't tell people that they're not welcome on my channel, even if they come here to talk shit, because I've, over the years, developed such thick skin when it comes to trolls, and plus I feed off of their bullshit anyways. It's my nutrition. I look forward to having trolls on my channel because they don't last very long. They may get a few words in, but after I'm done with them, they tuck tail and run. And I'm actually going to get a tattoo because one of my friends started calling me the Troll Buster, and I got to thinking, you know, that's pretty catchy. I'm going to get that tattooed somewhere. So I'm going to get hashtag Trollbuster tattooed on me somewhere. Really? Oh, they're addicting, I'll tell you. Once you get one, oh, you're going to want more. Yep. I'm on YouTube right now. I don't have enough followers to even worry about Twitch, but eventually I might move to Twitch, especially with what they've been promising streamers. They're trying to actually take over the video uploading market, so they're allowing certain streamers, certain Twitchers, to archive their videos, kind of like the way you do here with YouTube. Because the way it was with Twitch is you could only live stream, but now they're allowing you to archive your live streams. But you have to have a certain number of subscribers and certain number of viewing hours before they'll allow you to do that. But right now it's just a test. It's in its test phase, which is why they're only allowing certain people to do it. Here we go. Sure. Let me... Oops. Ugh. Come on. No, Siri. Mm-hmm. Huh. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, very familiar with him. Huh. Yeah. So, what is his situation with his internet? Like, you said he's not supposed to have internet? Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Weird. Honestly, like I was telling Ross, I was like, I said, Boone was a real fucking asshole to me, and I don't even know why. Like, I would say, hello, how's it going? How's your day? Or something like that. And he was just like, just like totally standoffish. And then there was a couple of times you were like really ignoring me or trying to avoid me for some reason. And I was like, wow, what a dick. And so I just was like, I just blew it off. Because, like I said, I got really thick skin. And even if somebody just totally attacks me, it doesn't get to me. It doesn't phase me at all. And like I told Ross, I was like, you know what, bygones are bygones. I'm cool with it, especially like with Viter. He came into my stream and was chatting up a storm with me, and I just couldn't believe it. And I thought, is this the same Viter that was trying to put a curse on me, using his blood and some sort of voodoo bullshit? Like, he went all out with it. Hated my fucking guts because I was making fun of his hero. And oh, okay. Well, like I said, bygones are bygones. No big deal. It's like, and I told the same thing to Viter. But since you mentioned something about King of Pole, I'm definitely going to chew the fat with him because I'm curious as to what bug crawled up his ass. Well, I stuck up for him because I was a witness to Viter's bullshit and how he just all of a sudden snapped on Brian for no reason when Brian was like, hey, you want to play a game? And then just Viter was literally trying to entrap him and get him to say shit. I mean, it was just really weird. And yeah. Whole cycle. Wow. Wow. But yeah, if I'm gonna have to check out the thread and see if he's been actually talking shit, because like I said, only thing I noticed from Poll was yeah, I've heard of Doggone It and we were cool, and he kind of said something that could have been misconstrued as shit talking, but I didn't take it that way. So unless there's something new beyond that, I mean, I don't know. But I'm not going to delve into it, and I'm not going to devote my life to defending myself on something as stupid as kiwi farms. Well, I guess my friend Gabby's not signing on, which I'm going to have to yell at her tomorrow about, because she's the one who wanted me to get on here. So I was actually going to start this as a survival mode, but I figured while I was waiting for her, I might as well stick to creative mode and create some stuff. But but like I said, with me and Gabby playing this game, it's hilarious. It's actually gotten us a few more viewers because of how stupid we are and how we just literally make fun of each other and play pranks on one another in the game. But I do have to get to bed here very, very quickly because I still got a lot of moving to do. But I've got your friend request. Do you have... let me list my games here that I've got and see what you have. Let's see, I just recently downloaded the first Star Wars Battlefront, so I have that one. I have the Handsome Jack collection for Borderlands, so that's the pre-sequel and Borderlands 2. I have Ark. I have Minecraft, obviously. Another game that I downloaded that I have on my hard drive is called How to Survive 2. It's a kind of like a zombie apocalypse type game. It's pretty fun. I've got Homefront: The Revolution, Phantom Pain, Watch Dogs 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Fallout 4, Far Cry 4, Dying Light, Witcher 3, Skyrim. What's this one? This is Order 1886 and Metro Redo, Horizon Zero Dawn, Worms Armageddon, Assassin's Creed, which one is this? Syndicate, Battlefield Hardline, Fallout 4, and let's see, this is Infamous Second Son, Destiny 1, and yep, that's what I got. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I also have a Vita as well. Oh. Oh. Okay. Also. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look into expanding my library here within the next few months. Hey Kelly, how's it going? You actually caught me as I was getting ready to end my stream because I gotta hit the sack because I got a lot of moving to do for the rest of the week. But I plan on being on tomorrow, so hopefully I'll see you on tomorrow. But yeah. Yeah, it's good talking to you. And like I said, Ark is definitely a good game to get. It's really fun, especially when you start taming a lot of dinos, especially T-Rexes and stuff. I've got a few T-Rexes. I just recently found some, God, what are they called? They look like T-Rexes, but they're a little bit smaller and a lot faster. But it's, oh my god, it's so addicting. So definitely look into getting Ark. Alrighty, Boone. It's good talking to you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I will be on tomorrow. Let's see, Central Standard Time. I'll probably be on about... I usually feed my dogs around 7:30, so right after that is when I will be getting on. So, again, Boone, it's good talking to you. Hope everything works out for you. Don't work too hard on your move, and I'm trying not work hard on mine. So, take care, man, and I will talk at y'all later. See you on the next one.